Hi guys and gals, today we're gonna do hyperextension on a medicine ball. The reason that I like medicine ball is because it gives you a lot of instability, and when you're training the core muscles, it's really sometimes hard to engage all of them unless your stability is really challenged. So because there are a lot of muscles in your core, it's really gonna take a long time for you to train them all. And aside from that, for the core exercises to be more effective, you need to have a little bit of instability. So one of the best equipments that I see inside the gyms, which is not gonna be anything risky or anything heavy, and it's not gonna fatigue you to that level, but it's just gonna work on your balance, is a medicine ball. I already have a video about hyperextension. I already have other videos about back exercises as well. I'm not gonna go through that much of a detail about the anatomy and physiology. I'm gonna mention the videos in this video, so you're gonna learn more if you just click on the links if you're watching from my YouTube channel. And I already have videos about core exercises with medicine ball as well. I'm gonna mention those as well. Again, as mentioned today, we're gonna talk about hyperextensions on a medicine ball. So, you're gonna lay down, you come forward, and your toes are gonna be barely on the ground. So, you should feel that instability from the beginning. You go down, 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 up, down, 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 up. It's alright if you want to use your hands as well, if you're just moving around. As you saw, the range of motion was not that much good, but you've got to understand that there are pros and cons in different exercises. So, for example, if you're using a hyperextension machine, you've got a better range of motion, but you're not challenging the muscles with the stability. You can overload them, you can train for strength, but that mind-muscle connection is gonna be less because, first of all, you might be using a lot of momentum, and second of all, you might be losing other muscles as well. But when it comes to this exercise or these exercises that include instability from the beginning, you really need to be more focused. And whether you want it or not, you're gonna be more focused, because if you're not focused, you're gonna fall, and your body understands it. So it's really good. And you need to be slow, again, because you're not stable. So if you're used to training fast, this can help you. And aside from that, another thing that I like about this exercise is it teaches you how to do back extensions. If you have seen that video that I have about hyperextensions, you understand that a lot of people do not do hyperextensions the best possible way. Although just keeping your back flat, coming up and down, is going to use the back muscles as well. But the best way that you can use the hyperextension machine is by flexing the spine and extending. So you should bring the spine vertebrae by vertebrae in and then out. You shouldn't bring it straight up and down. So you shouldn't keep your back flat and bring it up and down. You're just going to use a lot of glutes. And when you're using a medicine ball, you need to do that the correct way, because you cannot come down flat. So because of that, you're going to use the paraspinal muscles that I have mentioned in that video, and I have gone through the details in that video a lot more, and it's gonna help you be a lot more stable. There are a couple of things that you can do with this exercise. First of all, if it's really hard, try to come a little bit back. So the more you bring it back, the less range of motion you're gonna have, but it's gonna be easier. But the more you bring yourself forward, it's gonna be a lot harder. Now, another thing that you can do to manipulate the challenge is whether you keep your legs close to each other or spread them out. The more you spread them, the more flexibility you have. So it's gonna be easier for you to do the exercise like this compared to this. And the reason behind it is that when the legs are closer, you need to control your stability from the side as well. But when you go a little bit wide, it's gonna be easier for you to control the balance from the side. You just need to control the balance from forward and back. This exercise is pretty much safe. You can use your hands as well. And it's also good for people who have back issues. So if you've got any disc problems or anything that's a little bit restrictive for you to use a hyperextension machine, you can use this. And because you can touch the ground and the ball is preventing you to have that full range of motion or full spine flexion, it's gonna be good if you've got any bulging disc issues or anything related to your spine. Also, if you wanted to overload this exercise, really easy, you can bring the arms forward. So just doing this is gonna overload my lower back a lot more. You can also use plates as well. Also try to push with your glutes to the ball as well. So the more you push, the more you're gonna feel that extension on your back. So when you come up, do not just bring the chest up and arch the back and bring the hip up. Try to push the hip down as well. So squeeze your glutes as well and really push in. It's gonna really help you to create that stability and that balance at the end of the exercise as well.